9:32, everybody. Time magazine named this comedian's HBO special, Cats, Cops, and Stuff, one of the 5 funniest stand-up specials ever. She's been making audiences laugh for more than 40 years. Take a look at this, all right?
I'm a bad driver. I'm a terrible driver. And by the way, when you honk and yell at me, it in no way improves my performance. People honk and yell at me all the time. They roll down their window and yell. I roll my window down and go, you don't know the half of it. I just figured this out. Our van makes a beeping noise just before you crash into something from behind. The last several accidents I've had, the last thing I said was, what the is that noise?
And joining us from California is comedian, actress, writer, and podcast host, Paula Poundstone. Good morning, Paula. Great to see you.
Morning, you guys. Was that Chef Ben?
Yes, Chef Ben, yeah.
You know, and weren't they talking about snacks?
Snacks, yes.
Okay, you know what? A snack is not a multi-step process.
I'm with you.
It's just not. You know, I was happy to make dinner for my kids, to pack their lunches, but no, when they come home from school, you're not getting, you get a bag of chips. That's what you get. You get a bag of chips. And now you don't even have to worry about the obesity epidemic anymore with the chips, because kindly the companies have taken to putting 1, 2, 3 chips in there.
That's it.
I know.
Mostly air.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Same price. Yeah. Thank goodness for greatflation. Are you guys in New York? Is that where you are?
Yeah. Yeah, we're in New York. We got our eclipse glasses. We're all ready to go, Paula.
Are you ready?
I don't know if you guys can see it in California, but we're ready.
I don't know if we can see it.
You don't see anything, I don't think, out where you are. But we're so glad.
I have rapture glasses so that you can look out and see people going up.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Listen, we are super excited though.
That.
We're super excited though that you're going to be coming here to New York very soon.
Me
to Town
too.
Hall, right? Is it? Where would you rank it? Where would you rank New York in your favorite cities to visit?
It may be my favorite city. It's very exciting there. It really is. I mean, you know, I live in Los Angeles, but I wouldn't call Los Angeles exciting.
Yeah.
You know, in the LA New York argument, I wouldn't call it. Yeah. I love going to New York. So I'm very excited to perform there, and I feel like I'm going to be at Town Hall on Friday, April 19th, and I feel like I'm kind of doing a public service by being there, because, you know, I see a lot of movies and television shows, and I can see that New York is often abused. You know, I've seen Spider-Man and
Thanks for telling us. Thanks for saying that.
Yeah, well, no, you guys, you're forever being attacked by large monsters, and I feel bad for you. And I've been watching a lot of Law and Order lately. I'm not proud of that, but they have those marathons in the middle of the night when I'm on.
We all get hooked to that.
Yeah, if you look carefully, I'm in one. But,
are you?
Yes, 2.
Which one? Which one?
Oh, gosh. We'll talk offline about this. Paula, I got to ask you a question. Your take on our reaction to the earthquake versus what you guys experienced in California.
Oh, you know what? I thought y'all handled it very, very well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. This, you know, I'm not from California. I'm from Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So, you know, those early earthquakes can be traumatic. I remember when I first moved to California. Well, I didn't move there, but I went there on a Greyhound bus and I stayed.
Yeah.
And the instructions for what to do in an earthquake were in the phone book.
Get out of town. Really?
They were in the government pages in the early part of the phone book. Because, of course, the first thing you do during an earthquake is reach for the phone book. And you guys were at a disadvantage because they don't make phone books anymore for the most part. But one of the instructions was don't spread rumors. Because apparently what was happening was there'd be the big earthquake, and then people would dive under a large table, and someone would turn to someone else and say, you know, I believe George Clooney's breaking up with his wife. And that was tearing at the fabric of a nation.
Right.
Oh, my gosh.
So
you know what? You continue to make us laugh decade after decade. What is your secret to keeping us laughing?
we're so lucky as a species that we have a sense of humor as a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
And I love the sound of laughter, and I like thinking of things that I think are funny and tossing them out there. And by the way, sometimes people agree with me and sometimes they don't about the things being funny. It can go either way.
Yeah.
But I've always had a good time performing in New York. So, and I'm hardly ever there.
Oh, we miss you.
Come
I
visit.
don't really know. I was so excited when I got this date, which is Friday, April 19th at Town Hall in New York. I was so excited because I perform there so rarely.
Yeah.
I thought, I had these visions of taking New York by storm. So I've been tweeting about it like every day, saying, dear New York, here I come. I'm so excited, like for months. And I thought, I'd sell out early. And the Variety and New York Times and everybody have a big splash. Poundstone takes the city by storm. That's not what's happened.
That's what's so great about your comedy, though, is that you keep it real, and you tell stories that I think people can relate to. By the way, I love the chair you're in.
It looks like you're getting kissed by Lucy and Desi.
This is a great chair you're in.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wait, wait. Now that you've said that, Mo.
Oh, hey, Mo. What's up, Mo? Mo, come here, Mo.
Mo?
There's Mo.
Yeah.
Oh, is Mo coming to New York?
Oh, and a cat.
And you have a kitty.
I have 10 cats.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
gosh.
Wow, 10 cats.
Oh, and a beautiful hand I have.
Yeah.
No, Mo is going to stay here and chase the tennis ball. She's a tennis ball addict.
Paula, we're out of time. I just got to tell you a quick story. For the longest time, one of my good friends, his mother's name is Paula. And it's become this ongoing joke in the group chat now where every time he says my mom, Paula, and I always say Poundstone. And so today I said, hey, guess what, guys? Paula's coming on the show. And they said, Mark's mom? And I said, no, Poundstone. Paula Poundstone. Finally get to talk to her.
Well, you tell Mark's mom that I am thrilled by the comparison.
They love you.
Maybe she'll come see the show.
They're from Massachusetts.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's Friday, April 19th.
There we go.
At Town Hall.
All right, Paula. So great chatting with you. Please come visit the studio. Come in the studio and chat with us. We would love to see you in person.
Oh, I hope I get to. I can't wait to talk to Chef Ben.
All right.
I don't know if you want to touch what he cooks, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Tell Mo we said goodbye.
Bye, Mo.
All right, take care,
and a
you guys.
reminder, as Paula was saying, she's going to be performing Friday, April 19th at Town Hall here in Manhattan. Tickets are available at thetownhall.org. She is so funny.
Seriously, she's one of the greatest, just so real.